Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Pendulum COLOR Deep Savers, and for today's log we have Marin Devimon. Yeah, today's log I'm a little bummed out. I'll explain more later. But anyway, it's not because I don't like Marin Devimon, don't get me wrong. So before we continue today's log anyway, just have to say, if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel, because I document every Digimon that I raise and upload at least twice a week. So if you're interested in such content, go ahead and shroud the like and subscribe button with Marin Devimon's Dark Deluge and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log. We have Marin Devimon, and as usual, we start with etymology and origin of its name. Marin Devimon, kind of straightforward. It is marine because it's, it's marine, like it's in the water, and marine type basically. And Devimon it's the devil, right? So short for devil. So it is a marine devil. So there's a marine angel as well. So this is like the marine devil counterpart. Interestingly, Marine Angemon is a mega level Digimon, whereas Marin Devimon is an ultimate level. So the counterpart is not really corresponding to each other in evolution levels, right? This seems to be weaker, quote unquote weaker, but there actually is a very different counterpart to Marine Angemon as well. We will see that evolution later. But here, back then, I don't know what they were thinking, but Deep Savers, they decided Marin Devimon is kind of like ultimate level, but Marine Angel is like mega, right? So but Marin Devimon, even though it's ultimate level, its profile is still quite formidable. And case in point, let's take a closer look at his profile. But as his name suggests, it is basically Devimon, but a marine type, like a marine variant, right? And if you look at his profile on Digimon.net, it's a dirty fighter that even Devimon doesn't like going up against. So they really draw that parallel. It's related. Even Devimon doesn't want to mess with Marin Devimon. A subspecies of Devimon, clarified in their profile, Marin Devimon lives in isolated deep sea trenches, resulting in the loss of all emotion other than a sense of loathing. It pursues victory by any means necessary and continues to attack, even if the opponent has lost the will to fight. The twin tentacles growing from its back have wills of their own, moving of their own accord to capture prey. Oh, so I remember reading about this before, but now that I've reread this profile, that's quite scary. If you look at the tentacles on his back, it actually has the eye symbol that appears as well on I think Mammothmon and everything. So yeah, and it's sentient, right? It has its own way of thinking that's different from the main brain. He uses his special move Dark Deluge, I think that's how to pronounce it, might be butchering it, to release a poison mist from its mouth. So that's cool. Marin Devimon is very awesome. So the reason I sound a little down has nothing to do with how cool it is. I really like it a lot. And profile is really nice. Let's look at evolution conditions as usual when we are done. This is Marin Devimon's evolution condition, and when we do that, we usually go to humulos.com. That's my recommended website for any evolution condition needs, because his website has everything. It's the reason why I was able to document every single Digimon that I raised so far, because I have an evolution guide. I can plan my evolutions carefully and execute them as closely as I can. And I raised Digimon on Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum COLOR, and yeah, it's perfect. So if you are ever stuck and if you ever need help trying to raise a Digimon and you don't know how to raise a specific one, humulos.com will have your answers, right? By checking your evolution guide, you'll definitely be able to get the Digimon that you want. So case in point, Marin Devimon here evolves from Gasomon by having 1+ condition hearts, not too many chem mistakes, 15 battles, and cumulative win ratio of 80%, then you'll definitely evolve to that, right? Or else you can also get Marin Devimon via Octomon by Jogress, or Ebidramon by Jogress, or Tesla Jellymon by Jogressing, and it all becomes Marin Devimon. Yep. And that's Marin Devimon's evolution conditions. Back then on the Digimon Pendulum Deep Savers, back on the 1990s, I knew Marin Devimon is there, but evolution conditions being hard to figure out, my friends and I didn't manage to raise Marin Devimon. So we had this kind of like, we know it existed, but we never managed to get it. So the nostalgia here hits a bit differently because I never actually raised Marin Devimon, but I always knew that it existed and how its sprite is supposed to look from the Digimon card profile that we collected. That was collectible. You can see those little sprites and how they're supposed to look like, but we never managed to raise it ourselves. So now it's very different and it's so nice to see this guy. So yeah, my disappointment and slightly bummed out emotions has nothing to do with how cool this sprite is and everything. In fact, it's about evolution conditions. Unfortunately, while I managed to raise Marin Devimon here, as you see on screen, I accidentally forgot to keep an eye out on its hunger and strength meter throughout the day while I was in the office. So I usually do a little bit of those tactic, right? When I'm in the office, I try to put it to sleep so that I manipulate the time to put it to sleep. Evolution timer continues running so that I don't record any care mistakes since it's sleeping and I don't have to interact with it. But today is one of the many days, so I've been raising. How many logs already have been for Digimon Pendulum COLOR and Digimon COLOR? I've been doing this for so long and I never really made this mistake before, but today, because I was so busy, I missed setting the time to, you know, to put it to sleep. So it was basically awake for a couple of hours without me feeding or taking care of his hunger or strength at all. So it was it's a disaster. So basically, as you can see here later, I will show you the stats, but Marin Devimon has no more condition hearts. So without any condition hearts, if you look at its evolution conditions, it's supposed to evolve to Sithalamon next. That's my planned evolution, but because there's no condition hearts, I have too many care mistakes recorded, it won't be able to evolve to Sithalamon as according to my plan. So that's really disappointing. I can either let Marin Devimon here unfortunately reincarnate to start from scratch, which will mean a couple of more days of raising, or I gotta jogress but evolve in something else that I didn't plan to evolve. So I gotta think about how to pivot here. The good thing is that even when you have made a mistake of having too many care mistakes, you can technically jogress, but that means I will get, you know, maybe like Pukumon. In this case, if I jogress Marin Devimon with something to get Pukumon. But you know, if I raise my remaining ultimate virus line, which is the Octomon line, to evolve to Dragomon. Dragomon is supposed to evolve to Pukumon naturally, so somehow I gotta get Dragomon to evolve to Sithalamon. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this without wasting too much time and starting from scratch. It's really painful when you have raised a Digimon to ultimate level only for it to not evolve to Mega and you have to kind of restart all over again. So I'm kind of bummed out. Trying to see how we can pivot here, but that's why I'm a little disappointed. Nothing to do with Marin Devimon, it's not his fault. It's my fault. I missed it. So yeah, evolution guides are helpful and you must be able to execute them. So anyway, enough about feeling so bummed out. Let's take a closer look at his sprite, shall we? Alright, and here we have Marin Devimon on the device and he looks cool. Let's take it out of the Digimon's house and put it in the ocean. Alright, so honestly, this is supposed to be a really happy log because it's finally getting to see Marin Devimon's sprite that I didn't manage to get before and I always wanted to. So a little disappointed because of my own mistake, but yeah, it looks cool, right? Look at the sprite. I mean, and the way they've colored it now with color is even better. The red eyes are just like so nice. It's so haunting. It's so, I don't know how to describe it. It just looks great. Like, it really looks like a marine version of Devimon, so that really is very cool, and it also represents its artwork well as you can with, you know, 16 by 16 pixels. So can't compare to Vital Bracelet. I do know Marin Devimon was also on Vital Bracelet and its sprite there is amazing, but the 16 by 16 also has its charms, nostalgia wise as well as the way that it represented in color. I think it's very nice. Let's give it a piece of meat, see its feeding animation. Alright, that's nice. Let's see the training animation as well. The feeding animation looks good, yeah. Always wanted to see that. Okay. Whoa! Look at that attack sprite, it's so nice. I know the black and white is supposed to be just black smoke, but this looks good. They didn't just make it black, they had different shades of grey there. I think it looks amazing. Let's see the angry animation there. You can skip ahead. Let's see. This angry animation. Look, really does have some resemblance to Devimon, huh? And it's supposed to be that way. I think so. And it's great. And it looks great when it's that way. I just want to see the happy animation again. Yeah, there's this resemblance to Devimon. And that's right, it's supposed to be a marine version subspecies of Devimon here. That even Devimon doesn't want to fight, because it's so dirty. I see the evening sky and it's saying no. Oh, sorry, it's still eating. Still has space for... Ah, there we go. Marin Devimon says no. Alright. And then let's see sleeping animation as well. Let's see sleeping animation. Okay, nothing too extraordinary. I know the Devimon species sometimes have a lineage, have very funny sleeping animations, like floating in the suspending itself, like Devimon's one in Nightmare Soldiers was quite funny. Hey, this is okay, it's just sitting down. It's not terrible, but it's not that unique. So, still okay. I will find a way to pivot from here. I really don't want Marin Devimon's presence here to be wasted. Like somehow I gotta find a way to continue to the next log. So I'm gonna think about it. But yeah, still feeling slightly bummed out. So, but I'll always find a way to make it work anyway. So anyway, that's it for today's log. If you haven't already, please go ahead and shroud the like and subscribe button with Dark Deluge from Marin Devimon and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I document every Digimon that I raise, and you can see there's Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum COLOR here that you can check out that playlist here. So please feel free to check them out if you're interested in any of those logs of Digimon that I document. There's hundreds of them. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!